What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday. Today we're looking at probably one of my favorite competitive decks of all time. It is a Hydreigon deck. Now, we haven't seen Hydreigon played that much anymore because, I don't know, it's just stage 2 and it's hard to get out. But let's go over the deck quick, and I guess first off we go to Hydreigon. Hydreigon has the ability Dark Trance. It's kind of like Aromatisse, but instead of Fairy, it's Dark. And we have Dragon Blast. It does 140, but you have to discard 2 Dark Energies. But the Dragon Blast is cool. I mean, back in the day, I guess like 2 years ago, you could Dragon Blast to knock out Hydreigon and Reshiram's, Stigliths. I mean, I guess you knock out Stigliths and Suicunes here and now. And Reshiram's, Zekrom's were kind of big back then, so you can use Hydreigon to knock them out. And that was the cool thing about Hydreigon. I guess the most notable thing was Hydreigons, because that was a big deal for the Hydreigon Dark Art deck. Because it used to not have Yveltal, but now we have Yveltal now to kind of fight the fighting Pokemon. But we played this Wellius because of draw in, attach 2 Dark Energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon, and actually won a game at Cities. I can't remember which cities it was because of draw in, because I had no more energies left in my deck. So that's pretty cool there. And then a Dino. We played this one because of Deep Growl. Flip a coin if it has the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Just a cool attack if you can get it off. And we played the one Yveltal just because Oblivion Wing's really strong. 30 and attach a Dark Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. And we have Darkness Blade, which is just 100. And flip a coin if Tails Pokemon can attack during your next turn. Oh, I skipped over Darker. The MVP of this deck, maybe? Probably the MVP of the deck. 180 HP, Dark Cloak. Each of your Pokemon has free retreat if they have a Dark Energy attached to it. Night Spirit, 90 and 30 to a bench Pokemon. 3 Yveltal, just because it is kind of your main attacker here. 170 HP, Evil Ball, 20 plus, 20 more damage for each energy, attached to both the active Pokemon, which is pretty strong. We've seen it multiple times. And then Y-Cyclone, 90, and you move energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Now, these are where you kind of get your own techie cards. You can kind of play whatever you want, depending on the deck. Nowadays, I'm not really sure what you could put in here. You could put something in to try to fight the evil Rayquaza, because this deck probably gets mowed over. Ow, my toe. Probably gets mowed over by the Rayquaza deck. Sorry about that. I kicked something. But we have Shaman in here because my favorite Pokemon Shaman. So we had to have Shaman in here. Revenge Blast is really strong. 30 and then 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. I actually won a game because I was 1-6 and I just were like Revenge Blast, Revenge Blast, Revenge Blast, Revenge Blast, and I just won a game that way, and it was pretty cool. And it's really good against Groudon like Kyogre if you can get it off. It'll play one Keldeo just because of Rush and Retreat. If this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch this Pokemon to the active, and then you get Dark Trance and Dark Energy up there, with free Retreat, and send up a Pokemon. So that way, if you're like Poison, Paralyzed, Confused, whatever, you can just get rid of the status condition. Alright, so under the trainers and supporters, 1 computer search just for consistency, try to get stuff out. 3 Dark Patch, attach a Dark Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. This is an expanded card too. 3 Max Potion, heal all damage from one of your Pokemon, then discard all the energy. But with Hydreigon, move the energies off and then heal, which is pretty cool. 2 Rare Candy, and this just lets you skip from Dino to Hydreigon without Volant as well. It's really strong there. I already went over Rare Candy. 3 Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, search check for Pokemon. 3 Reverse Secret to reuse supporters. 1 Color, shuffle your hand to your deck, then draw a number of cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon to play, both yours and your opponents. Lysander, bring up bench Pokemon. 1 Trump card to shuffle your both players' discard piles into the deck, except for trump card. 4 in. Each player shuffles their hand into the deck, then draw a card for each prize card they have remaining. Then 4 Juniper, discard your hand, draw 7 cards. 2 Skylar, search deck for a trainer card. This just helps to get Rare Candy or an Ultra, just depending on the situation, what you need. You can Skylar tier 1 for Tropical Beach too, it's really strong. Now I play 1 Zerosic in here because it discards a tool, Pokemon Tool, or Special Energy, and this is really strong because you can get rid of a DC off a Size-of-Toad, a Tool off a Garbodor, you can get a Headring off one of your Pokemon. It's just an overall really good supporter in this deck, and I like it a lot. 3 Tropical Beach, draw until you have 7 cards into your hand, but if you do that, you turn ins. Just a really good setup card for these Stage 2 decks. 2 Muscle Bands, so you do 20 more damage to the active. Or Blend Energy, this card provides a colorless energy when this card is attached to a Pokemon. This card's what? I say this card provides a colorless energy. Whatever. When this card attached to a Pokemon, this card provides a Grass, Fire, Psychic, Dark deck. And this is because we have Hydreigon, which is a Psychic attack right there. And then we have Shaman, which is a Grass energy right there. And then overall, we have the Dark energy. And you can move around with this, with the Hydreigon, which is pretty cool. And then 8 Dark, just for energies. But hopefully you enjoy the deck, and let's see it in action. Alrighty, so we're playing against Dr. Toasty? I think it's Dr. Toasty. Playing a colorless fairy deck. Is it Aromatizzy? Be interesting if it's Aromatizzy. Alright. Because he has resistance to us. Alright, that's a pretty crazy hand here. We got the Evital, Shaman, Dino, Dark Patch. I guess we'll just have the Juniper turn one. Put the Dino down. I'm not really sure if we want to put the Shaman down because it is an easy Lysander kill for 2 prizes. So we see some Fairy Pokemon come down. Now Fairy is resistant to Dark, so it's going to be kind of interesting. Oh, my knee just popped. Oh, that kind of hurt. I don't know if you heard of that or not. So we see the DC go down the Xerneas and a pass from my opponent. We'll just Juniper here. Like I said, I don't want to really put the Shaman down because I don't want to get Lysander up. So put the Dino down, Tropical Beach. Here we'll Ultra discard the Dark and the Zerosic. And we're doing this to actually get more cards. And we can still actually attach per the turn. So Darkrai, Dark Patch, and we're going to actually Beach for 6. So pretty solid turn 1 from us. Alright. So we get another energy, we can start attacking next turn if we get a Hydreigon out. That's the question, if we get a Hydreigon out. So now he can do Breakthrough, which is 60 and 30 to one of our bench Pokemon if he has a Fairy Energy. Yes, I mean right now, I wonder what his colorless Pokemon are. We start colorless. I wonder what card that card is. So we see Gardevoir come down. Be interesting to see. He actually decides to use the Gardevoir or go more of the Xerneas route. Because now he can't move that DC since he attaches to the Xerneas. But if he didn't have any... Oh, we still don't see a supporter from my opponent. Oh, very nice. Alright, so put down the 3, 6, 7. So he has 7 cards in his hand. We could in him. We have that option, but we're just going to Coerce here for a good old 6. Same amount as an in. Wow, we don't get a rare candy. We missed the rare candy. So we'll just Tropical Beach for 1 here. Next turn we can attach a Dark Energy, Muscle Band, start our Evil Balling here. So we see Florges come down. And does my opponent finally have a supporter? He drew an energy and dropped a Xerneas. That's interesting. Okay. So we see 60 and 30 to Darkrai. It's on to my turn. I'm always hesitant to put down these blend energies just in case my opponent plays Enhanced Hammer. But I don't think he does. How much can he do next turn? You do 140 to actually knock us out. That's really interesting there. Alright. But we're going to have to go more aggressive. Put the Muscle Band here. And we're going to attach the Dark Energy here. Just in case he does knock us out, we can get the back with Dark Patch. And I hate that we're going to have to do this, but we're going to end here. And still no rare candy. I guess we'll just Evil Ball here for 120. Take that, Xerneas. Now, my opponent doesn't have his Spritzee down, so no Aromatizzy this turn. But he can knock us out. There we see the Fairy Energy come down. We see a Pokemon Center Lady. Oh, my Lanta. Alright. And we see a knockout there. Alright, very nice from our opponent. So 2 to 6. We're going to set up Dino. We're just going to sacrifice him if we have to. I'll put down the Dino. The Darkrai. Attach the Dark Energy to this Darkrai. And I guess we'll Tropical Beach. Come on, rare candy. Still no rare candy. Oh my goodness. Do we play rare candy in here, right? There's a rare candy right there. Alright. So let's see, 60. Knocking out the Dino. 30 to Darkrai. We'll send up Darkrai EX. Man. Still no rare candy. But Ultra Ball. No, we won't discard the Keldeo. No, what happened? No, I didn't want to discard the Keldeo. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Alright, whatever. Put down the Zawilius here. And then we'll attach the blend to this Evital. No, let's undo that. We'll put down. I guess it's bad. I guess it's good that we actually discarded that Keldeo. Now we'll put the blend here and then just Juniper. Right, so now that we don't have... what's the most he can do to us next turn? 140. I'm just going to end my turn. Because he can't knock us out this turn with Xbox. He only does 140. Unless he has a Lysander, then he can knock out this Darkrai. But we see energy go to the Gardevoir. We see a Pokemon Fan Club. Is that his first? Oh, he's played 2 supporters. That's his first, I guess. Different kind of supporter. So let's see here. See a Spritzy finally coming down, and a Xerneas. We still haven't seen this colors Pokemon. I wonder what that is. Maybe a Shaman? Maybe he plays Shaman. I don't know. Alright, so see 140 on the Darkrai. On to my turn. We finally got the Hydreigon coming out. We can move this energy. This dark here. Okay. Hit done. Max Potion this Darkrai. We can attach we'll attach a blend here just to start getting them in play. I don't think my opponent plays Enhanced Tam or anything crazy like that. So we'll start moving the energies up here. And let's see here. What supporters should we play here? I guess N. Or we can play Trump card to get everything back. That's interesting too. Alright, we're going to do that play. We're going to Verse Seeker for Trump card. So we get our Dark Patches back, our Max Potions back, everything back. And then next turn we can end my opponent down to 3. And we get our Shaman back too, which seems pretty cool there. So now we're just going to Night Spear, 70. And oh, I thought I said I was going to knock him out. Oops, kind of messed up there. He had 110 left. We put 30 on this Gardevoir. Now onto my opponent's turn. If I was him, I would. Well, he needs to get it. If he has a Aromatisse out, it's going to be really interesting, and that's for sure. Let's see what Dr. Toast. Oh, Team Flare Grunt. Oh, he does have stuff to discard in my cards, my energies. Alright, so we see a Dark Energy goes away, but it's okay. We still have 3 energy to play, 1 in here. See a Fleur just come to the active spot, so we see 120 here. I wonder. Okay, no, we still can't knock him out with that. We'll put a Dark Energy here, and we'll just end my opponent down to 3 cards. Take that, and we get 6. Now we get a Max Potion, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Alright, let's Dark Trance, move this here, move this here. We'll Max Push the Darkrai. Look at us still using Darkrai. Darkrai still coming clutch. Alright, and we'll start Dark Trancing. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm going to try to Night Spear this Xerneas to death. Seems like a cool play. Not sure if it's the best play though. Alright, so we'll Night Spear 70 and 30 to the Xerneas. Okay, so now the Xerneas only has 10 HP left. So you receive a random receiver from my opponent, get a Pokemon Fan Club. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to play random receiver. Unless you know your deck only plays like 4 Junipers or something. So we see another energy going to this Gardevoir. It's going to be interesting. Oh, we see an EXP share come down too. Oh man. Alright, so we see a 120 from the Florges on my turn. Now we get the N and a Xerosic. We're just going to burn the Xerosic and the Hydreigon. And it doesn't really matter what we get here. And we'll just end my opponent down to 3. We get another Max Potion. We'll drop the Tropical Beach. Put another energy in play. So that way we can start doing a big X-Ball if we need to. Or Eva Ball, sorry. X-Ball, Eva Ball. Who knows? What's the difference? So we'll start moving the Dark Energies here. Done. Max Potion. There we go. Hydreigon. Move the Dark Trance up here. Up here. And up here. We'll actually keep the blend on the bench Pokemon just in case something crazy comes down. And we'll Night Spear for 70, and we'll put 30 on this Xerneas to take our first 2 prizes. Opponent still hasn't drawn an Aromatisse yet. So that's interesting to note. Now, if we can somehow top deck a Lysander, we can bring up this Gardevoir, hit it for 70, knock out this Florges. So, alright, so we finally see Aromatisse come down. He can move the energies around any way he wants to. So, it's going to be a weird battle now. So we see Florges is hitting for 100. Okay. Now, I think we're going to Skyla for 30, 40, 50. Yeah, we're going to Skyla for a Muscle Band here. Hopefully there's a Muscle Band in here. Muscle Band, come to me. There's a Muscle Band. Alright. So put the Muscle Band on the Yveltal. Retreat to him. And we'll move the energies around just in case he gets kind of fancy. And once again, I'll keep the blend off the active just in case if he plays a Team Flare Ground or something. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. And here we're Oblivion for a knockout with Yveltal. So, that way our EXs aren't really hurting, and we get another energy in play too. I didn't even notice that. So now everybody has an energy. Here you go. Everybody take an energy, take 2 prizes. Now if we get another Hydreigon out, we'll be pretty much set. So, it's going to be interesting what my opponent does. And he get a Mega Gardevoir out. Here we see Gardevoir come to the active spot. What could this mean? It could mean nothing, it could be everything. See a fairy guard to come down for my opponents. Now, if I was my opponent, I would actually retreat to Xerneas and attack with it. That seems like the best option here. So we're going to see a Xerneas come back to active spots. We're going to see a Geomancy here. And get 2 energies out and attach to 2 of his Pokemon. Oh, let's see, what is he? So he hasn't really played anything since that Trump card. He's got a lot of energies in that Gardevoir in play right now. Do we have Lysander? We don't have Lysander out right now. Okay. Now we can attack him with Hydreigon. Is that the best play? Maybe. Well, I don't think so. I think... Oh, man, what's the best play here? Alright. Maybe we'll get another Hydreigon out. Yeah, we'll get... it seems fine to get another Hydreigon out. So Skyla for rare candy. There we go. Skyla for rare candy. Ultra Ball, discard a Dark and the Dino. And that way we can just Oblivion the energy back on. There's the other Hydreigon. So now we got 2 Hydreigons to play just in case he wants to get fancy and try to pick off one of my Hydreigons next turn. And here we get a Oblivion Wing 30 and put a Dark Energy. Who's the best option here? We'll put it to this Hydreigon, sure. I don't want to put on my EX just in case he life centers up and somehow knocks it out or something crazy. So that's why I decided to put on the Hydreigon too. I didn't know which Hydreigon was better. So here we see engine comes in active spot. Are you gonna Rainbow Spear me? That's what I think is gonna happen here. I think we're gonna see a Rainbow Spear for 100, and he has to discard energy. All right, so on to my turn. I guess what is Juniper here? We need a Lysander. That's not a Lysander. All right, that's. Oh, if we had a Muscle Band, no, Muscle Band still doesn't knock it out because of that resistance. That dang resistance, ding dang resistance. All right, we'll just put a Dark Energy on a Darker Eye. Retreat to an Eviltal. Right now, do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So we need to move 2 energies up to him. So there's 1, there's 2, okay. And we'll just Evil Ball for the knockout. Take a prize. Now he does keep energy because of EXP share. And on my opponent's turn, we have yet to see a Max Potion or the Colors Pokemon that was in his deck. Here we see Gardevoir come active. Does he have the Colors Pokemon a supporter? Finally, does he have a supporter for the first time? He is. Oh, we see an energy going to the Aromatisse. And we see 100 from my opponents. Alright, I think we have the... We could Lysander here. We could Lysander. That's probably the better play, but we're just gonna go for it. Juniper, discard a hand, we'll Dark Patch. Let's see how much damage we can do to this guy. Hopefully my opponent will play along here. Patch this here. We'll Dark Trance, move a Dark. Move it Dark. Move another Dark. If this doesn't one-shot it, then I don't know what does. Oh no! No! Why did my opponent play along? Oh man! All right, we saw the power of the deck. I guess my last prize card was the computer search, but hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. I guess it wasn't very interesting for my opponent, but we saw the power of my side, and I probably made a couple misplays there. And I know, I probably made a couple misplays. I'm sorry about that. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're almost to 1,900. It'd be nice to have 2,000 before my birthday. So my birthday's in June, so it'd be really cool if we can do that. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.